Today, we continue our journey to beat Honkai Star Rail without ever taking damage. After beating Belobog, the Lofu, and Penacony, we have finally landed on Amphoreus. Amphoreus is home to enemies that seem literally impossible to beat without losing HP, like the Pollux boss. You know, the one that goes through your shields. Well, throughout our 17-hour journey in Amphoreus, we came across so many more obstacles that nobody could have predicted. Every major version of Amphoreus has a boss with potentially unique game mechanics that we could not have prepared for. So let's find out if we can overcome the odds and beat all of Amphoreus. We have a confirm, okay? Should we be using our confirm on Cyrene or on Tribi? What do you think? I got an ad. Someone got an ad. We should pull right now. Yo, go. Oh, could you imagine? That'd be so funny. Oh my god, he would have missed it. Cyrene has mechanics that may be able to prevent us from taking damage, whereas Tribi doesn't really have that. But Cyrene gives you all your energy back, which gives you like flexibility with your rotations and stuff. So I'm thinking Cyrene unironically is the better play here, chat. We're broke. Cyrene's ability to action advance Anaxa twice in a row seems like it would be invaluable, since every boss in HSR action advances themselves once they enter another phase. So I thought it would be really smart to pull Cyrene, since I felt that we were going to need to use that mechanic eventually. So before we get to the big bosses in Amphoreus, getting Cyrene is going to be our first goal. We begin farming as many Stellar Jades as we possibly can by beating the entire Forgotten Hall and the early bits of story in Amphoreus. Eventually, we do reach Max Pity and end up getting our Cyrene. I haven't played this game since Face Out Update. How much? You missed a lot. Oh, actually, you haven't played since Face Out Update? No 4-star characters have been released. So technically, not that much, really. You didn't miss that much, really. Is Firefly still meta? Yeah. She really good. Next question. Sorta, if you have E2. You have a pool? Yes! It only took an hour and 40 minutes of poverty, of the Great Depression. But there she is. Finally. Cyrene almost got her ult in the time that we took to farm to get her. Where's the bow? Yeah, you're right, chat. Let's pull the bow. So with our newly acquired Alicia in our back pockets, we finally begin blasting through the early versions of Amphoreus. Our first major threats are going to be Nikocado Avocado and Flame Reaver. Nicodor has two major attacks that could cause us issues. One is his ultimate ability that does 1400% of his attack to everyone, and two is his spear summoning ability that drains some of our max HP through our shields. Luckily, at this point, we were so strong that he didn't even get to use either of those abilities. All right, let's skill. Boom. Oh my! He might not even be able to suck us off. He's dead! He can't even suck us off. No. Okay, that's story. That was story block. Destroying Nikocado Avocado so hard made me confident that we were going to speed through the early versions. All we needed to do was finish Herta's story quest, finish Mydei's story quest, and then we'd be well on our way to the actual hurdles. But little did I know that we would be running into our biggest obstacle yet. During Mydei's story quest, this is what we found. Challenge conditions. Team includes Mydei. No, I think it's fine, chat. I think it's fine. This would be a problem, but we could just permanently basic with him and he'll never lose HP. So in this quest, we are forced to use Mydei, but we do have full control of him. His skill does drain his own HP, but we can obviously just not use it. So because of this, I was fairly confident that this story quest would pretty much cause us no issues. But Amphoreus turned out to be so much more unpredictable than anyone could have ever expected. Boom. Ooh. Guys. Okay, hold on. Maybe it was a fluke. Maybe it was Really? That's actually crazy. Okay, first, let's test if techniques happen before Mydei takes damage. Now, we have to look at Mydei's back for 20 seconds every single time we reset. If Dan Heng uses his technique first, there might be hope. Look, he doesn't. Look in the action bar, chat. Even here, he looks ahead, but he takes damage instantly. I don't know if this one's possible, chat. I don't know. So what's actually happening here? Why is Mydei losing HP? After multiple hours of theory crafting with my community, this is what we learned. This one specific fight in Mydei's story quest has 3 instances of unavoidable damage. At the beginning of each wave, Mydei will take about 10% of his max HP. This proc of damage is absolutely mandatory and takes priority over every possible action. Japard's shields activate right when you enter the fight, so we tried bringing Japard, but of course, the damage goes through all your shields. So is it even possible? Will this be our first instance of damage in Amphoreus? Well, the answer to that will depend on your definition of taking damage. My chat came up with a very interesting solution, and it involves garbage. Not that garbage, this garbage. Eating trash in HSR will make a character lose 15% of their max HP. If we feed Mydei enough garbage, he'll end up at 0.1% max HP, which should mean that he won't take damage in this fight. To me, the spirit of the challenge is to avoid as many in-fight instances of damage as we possibly can. So we made Mydei gobble up some garbage and re-entered the fight with high hopes, and this is what ended up happening. So let's see if it works, chat. This is our 1 HP test. Don't take damage. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. No damage. He was at 4 HP the entire time, chat. The power of trash. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Japard, thank you for your service. One more. Boom. What? How did that happen? He took 1 damage. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? He sneezed. He stubbed his toe. So apparently, the lowest HP a character can get with food is 0.1% of their max HP, the first digit of their health. The story version of Mydei that the game gives us has a max HP of 4.5 thousand. If Mydei gets percent health drained too many times, the decimal will end up rounding down. So it seems there's actually no possible way to avoid this damage. Unless we could somehow get Mydei's max HP to 1000. You can't reverse your equilibrium level in this game, and you can't change the gear of the trial characters, but there is a crucial mechanic in Star Rail story quests that we can use. When selecting your characters in the quest, it states that your team must include Mydei. This means that we can use our own Mydei, right? If we summon for our own Mydei and leave him at level 1, his max HP would be under 1000, causing him to be 1 HP after eating trash, therefore allowing us to dodge this instance of damage. But surely, there's just no universe where we pull Mydei just to clear this one single fight. It's right now. Destruction. No, 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 no! Spent, I think we've spent. Oh my god, there it is. Mydei, I'm tired of you, man. Just, oh my god, thank you. Thank you. Hello. All of this. All of this just for 1 fight. Now, let's go to our inventory and let's feed him some garbage. Let's feed him some trash. Boom. McDouble. McDonald's fries, pizza, sour Skittles, red 40, maybe some red 40 on the diet, maybe some, oh, dinosaur chicken nuggets. Here we go, chat. We found this out 3 weeks ago, so I have waited 3 weeks for this one moment. Let's see Mydei's sexy back. Now, this is the 3-week long test. $180 in. Please, Mydei, be 1 HP. Yes! Yes! He's 1 HP! He's 1 HP! There he is! Oh my god! Oh my god! 3 weeks later, 3 entire weeks later, and Mydei is 1 HP because he's level 1. There he is. And now the mandatory instances of damage will not do a single damage to him. Hey chat, we can use his skill. We can use his skill because he takes 0 damage. There it is. Oh, there it is. This would be another instance of damage. That's 0. What if he dies? The funny thing is, chat, he can't die in this story quest. Even if our shields go to 0, it's not damage because he can't take damage here. Big. Look at that. Oh, 20 damage? Okay. Watch this. 0. 0. Cyrene still has not used her ultimate. Cyrene still hasn't. Okay, Cyrene didn't use her ultimate the entire time. 3 weeks. And he took damage anyways in the cutscene. Oh my god, Finon, what is wrong with you? And just like that, we have finally beaten the hardest boss in Honkai Star Rail, Mydei's ass. We officially put Mydei in our Hall of Fame and changed our name to Mydei Supremacy to honor our king. Thanks to him, we can continue our Amphoreus journey with 0 instances of damage. So we take our Mem hat as well as our Cyrene bowskin and make our way to the next major boss. We quickly find ourselves facing Flame Reaver, and he's a lot easier than I remember. Goodbye. Oh my god. If it looks like we're way too strong, it's because we are way too strong. I decided to purposefully keep our equilibrium level low so that the enemies could have less HP. Usually this would mean that we would also be weak, but by abusing the relic recon event, we can get 6 insanely strong relics before we're really supposed to be able to. This is all in preparation for Pollux, because Pollux has 90% damage reduction. Not 90? 90. So however strong we are right now, Pollux is gonna reduce that by 90%. We eventually meet our car, and she gives us a ride to Dragon Bone City. Coin flip.
It'll be gone in the blink of an eye.
Ooh. So cool.
All done.
So cool, so sick. Guys, hear me out, hear me out. Wouldn't Castris and Cypher be the craziest combo ever? Like, wouldn't Cypher plus Castris solo the entire universe? Like, think about it, right? Cypher, hyper speeds, Castris holds out her hand and touches everything in the world. Hyperspeed. What are they gonna do about it? What are they gonna do? Cypher would also die. Oh, wait, you're right. Cypher would die too. So what if they make like a little basket, and then Cypher carries the basket with Castris in it, and then Castris holds out her hand out of the basket. Cypher runs around with the basket, goes brrrr, kills everything at once. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's the strongest duo in Honkai Star. So after theory crafting the strongest HSR duo, we make our way through Dragon Bone City and finally reach Pollux. But before we fought Pollux, I remembered that I wasted 180 bucks on a level 1 Mydei. So I think this calls for... Today's video is sponsored by rushbuy.gg, a safe and reliable way to get cheaper top-ups in all your favorite gacha games, including Honkai Star Rail. HSR's official top-ups can be expensive. A $100 top-up on Rushbuy will only cost you $75. That's 25% off for doing literally nothing. You only have to share your UID and server info. Rushbuy encrypts all your data, ensuring your payment and personal info are never exposed, and if you do have any issues like failed top-ups, there's a dedicated customer support team available to resolve any potential issues. They're still currently doing their Black Friday campaign right now. Spending $3.40 will get you a free monthly pass, but it's only available until the 10th of December. So if you want a level 1 Mydei to throw away just like me, make sure you click my link in the description and use my code, which will give you another 15% off. All right, let's get back to hopefully not taking damage. Lock in, chat. We should just go in and see what happens. Editor, cut to the part where we die. Ooh. Okay, it does seem like we can one-shot though, right? This is the boss that I was most worried about. She's pretty fast and most of her attacks just go through your shields. We needed to do a lot of trial and error to find the 4 perfect team members to clear this boss. We had to find them one by one, so me and my chat got to work. Isn't Dan Heng kind of useless here? Because every Pollux attack ignores his shields anyway. So let's do Cyrene first, Anaxa for sure, RMC for sure. Now who's our last choice? Does well delay? Does well slow him? Ron May. We do have Ron May, chat. We did buy Ron May. Bronya for more action advance. Ron May for weakness break efficiency for faster breaks. And she also gives you speed. Let's try Ron May. Okay, so let's try Cyrene, Anaxa, Mydei Supremacy, Ron May. Okay. Let's Anaxa ult. Boom. Wow, that's more damage for sure, by the way. Let's RMC ult. Boom. Let's skill. Ooh, I don't know about this. Ooh, it's close. It's close. Do we know how much damage reduction Pollux has right? Oh my god. Damage taken decreases by 90%. Wow. Despite learning that Pollux takes 10% of your damage, I still wanted to try brute forcing with Archer. The idea is that Archer keeps his turn even if Pollux action advances, and this might allow Archer to one-shot the second health bar. Sadly, Archer just can't do enough damage. The only person that could do enough damage was Anaxa, so because of this, Anaxa became our first locked-in character. Now it was time to find our 3 other teammates. We have a lot of choices, but RMC is definitely the second pick. The first time RMC uses ult, she immediately gives Mem's action advance. This means that we have a completely on-demand 100% action advance. So Stell is going to be our second locked-in character. After 30 minutes of trial and error, our main problem was Pollux being way too fast. Our team could only get in 2 actions before we got hit. So this made us think of Welt. His skill slows down enemies, but more importantly, his ultimate pushes them down. So we build Grandpa with 4-piece Eagle, and this was our first attempt. This is the Eagle Welt attempt. Now I want to try before trash. So we do this into a Welt Eagle. Eagle on Welt. Okay. Boom. We did delay all of them. Can we break here? Whoa. Oh, wait. Welt breaks here. I want to test something, chat. Before we do the run, we don't actually know if we can actually delay it on the second turn, correct? So let's kill here with the Naxa. Okay. What if we immediately Welt ult? Does it delay enough? Whoa! Whoa! It's time. Let's eat food. Here we go. Our strongest food. Attack by 355, crit damage by 20%. After 2 hours of retrying over and over again, our final team ended up with Welt. Grandpa had something he needed to prove. So let's use the next ult first. Bang. Dragoon into Welt. Welt ult. Okay. Welt ult. Boom. Bzz. And then we basic U into a skill U. Into a basic. Into a follow-up. Boom. That's a lot of tough to start. Okay. Skill U. Double skill. Basic U into another dragon. Into delay. Now this guy hits us. Doesn't matter who he hits now. He hit Welt though. Okay. And then this Anaxa's skill should kill, yeah? It should kill. Okay. RMC ult instantly. Wait. Whoa! Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, we could just give it to Anaxa. He's gonna kill. He's gonna kill, right? My camera died. Hold on, I'm back. My camera died. There it is. Pollux Netherwing Husk Damageless. Finally complete. To reforge all things. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh, that was so sick. Honestly, after this performance from Grandpa, Welt deserves to be in the Hall of Fame right next to Mydei. This fight would be literally impossible without Gramps. Thanks to Welt, we can finally move on to the middle versions of Amphoreus with 0 instances of damage. So we finish up the 3.2 story and set our sights forward to the Titan of the Sky, Lady Celeosi, Aquila. We say our goodbyes to Cassie for the final time and find ourselves in the Fortress of Dome, where we actually find a crucial fat fuck foreshadowing the things to come in the future. Ooh, we need a trash farm, chat. We got a trash. What is he doing here? Did you guys see my post about Ika and Hule 1v1ing? Who's stronger, chat? Which one's stronger? Left or right? Who knows? Aeon of Veracity. Yeah, I think Anaxa might just one-shot Aquila. Think about it, chat. Even with that 90% damage reduction, we almost one-shot Pollux anyways. Right? Guys. I think we're here. Let's bring back Cyrene, the goat. Let's do it, chat. Oh, we have to wait. Is Hyson forced? Ooh, you're right. I think we get rid of RMC here. Challenge conditions. Team includes Hyacinth. We're gonna get rid of RMC. Hyacinth is so pretty, man. Hyacinth is so cute. Okay, do not hit us, please. Nice. We get an instant DHP thingamajig. Let's use Cyrene. skill. Aquila goes. Does Anaxa cut him off? Does Anaxa cut him off? He doesn't. Ooh, that's a little close. That's a little too close for comfort. Okay, but we do a lot of damage though. We do a ton of damage though. Boom. Wow, okay. Wow, oh my god. So Hyacinth cannot skill here, right? Because she has her, oh, we can't see if she has her light cone. She can? Wait, what happens when we skill? We just lost HP. We just lost HP. Hold on. Go back. We cannot skill with Hyacinth. That's good knowledge, chat. Good knowledge. Hyacinth has her light cone, and whenever you use her skill with her light cone, she makes all her allies lose HP. So we cannot use our skill. We have to basic with it. We have to basic. Wait, basic also loses HP? It applies to everything? Okay, let's basic. Let's basic, chat. Let's basic. We lost HP. We lost HP. So it turns out Hyacinth is the actual mid-game boss. For whatever reason, the story version of Hyacinth has her signature light cone, which means every time Hyacinth uses any ability at all, it drains 1% of your entire team's current HP. So is Aquila even possible to beat? Well, me and my chat came up with two possible solutions. Number one, beat Aquila before Hyacinth can take an action. Technically, Hyacinth's turn is the actual threat. The issue here is that Hyacinth is the fastest character in HSR by far. Even though our equilibrium level is low, she still has 167 speed in battle. Equipping all of our characters with 2-piece Von Quack can make us act before her, but it won't be enough to kill Aquila. So number one probably wasn't an option. So the only real choice we had was number two, the garbage tech. Instead, this time, we would have to feed all 4 of our characters. Also, this is a perfect time to say that trash is apparently the most rare thing in the Honkai Star Rail universe. The only way to get garbage is to break barrels in the overworld with a super low drop rate and some random obscure daily shops in Yarilo 6 and Shinzo. So in reality, we only have 2 or 3 attempts total before we have to wait 24 hours to get more trash. So we took our garbage team and made sure that these attempts would matter. Let's do it, chat. Let's get into the Aquila boss fight. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna get forced into this fight. Oh no, we took damage. So we escape and make sure we click change lineup and we click retreat. This puts us into a magical instance that you can never get to unless you do those specific actions. This instance has it so you can only go around this circle here, but you have access to your characters. So guess what? You can use techniques. Technique, and you can go into your inventory and eat trash. This instance right here, this magical instance that you can never get to, look, the navigation's not even available. This is the only reason why you can feed your characters trash. So let's eat some garbage. What do you want? Crystal lizard satay? So maybe some wild herb soup? Tasty. McDonald's. The team has eaten garbage. Let's see if this works. The alternative option is to wait for Hyacinth banner in 7 months. Okay, you see that? 2 HP, 2 HP, 1 HP, 2 HP. Now, please don't die. Oh god, this is terrifying. Oh my god. Okay, if we lose HP at all, I'm going to be very angry. We didn't! There it is! 2-2, 2-2, 1-2. Okay, that's really good. That's really good. We can win. We can win, chat. We can win. It's actually doable. Okay, skill. Look at that damage, though. Okay. If you kill him here with the skill, Anaxa's skill will actually transfer after the cutscene. So let's kill him like that. Come on, Anaxa. Do like 60%. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm asking for too much. That's fine. Okay. Dude. The low HP is terrifying. Okay, Hyacinth, please do not make us lose HP. Nice! 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 Okay. Anaxa skill, kill. Ooh, breaks. Breaks. Bronya pulls us back. Enter with the skill. Now, second phase. Done. Second phase done. Now, here comes the third phase. phase. So even though we completed Aquila's first 2 phases, the real problem was going to be the 3rd phase. For some reason, the game heals you to full HP right after the cutscene. So we were gonna have to expend some more valuable trash. Me and my chat started discussing how we should approach this final phase, but all of our ideas relied on the garbage strat actually, functioning. Apparently, right before you enter Aquila's 3rd phase, this is what the game does. Our team is officially all negative HP. Here we go. Go! Run! Phase 3. Cyrene. Skill for me. Wait, we're full HP! Why are we full HP? Wait, why are we full HP? Is that a forced heal? It was the path generated as soon as the cutscene ended. Do we get forcefully healed by the game? Try changing lineup, I'm down. I swear to God, if we retreat all the way back to the beginning. Oh, okay. Oh! Chat, do you see that? Do you see that thing over there? On the left of Hyacinth's hair? That is a space anchor. Does that heal us? Enemy spotted. Okay, let's try using 1 garbage. Let's try using 1 garbage. Okay. What? We're not even close. It heals us from a million years away. So what exactly is happening here? This is a story space anchor. They have been made with one single purpose: provide you with healing during story quests. They usually have a pretty short range that you can avoid pretty easily. But for some reason, MiHoYo went out of their way to code this specific space anchor a little differently. After some testing, we noticed that the space anchor is global. It's a global passive space anchor. Everything we did triggered the healing. Swap characters and you heal. Walk 1 feet in front of you and you heal. This was looking absolutely impossible. There was no conventional way to get through this healing. But we have come so far, and I could not give up. I came up with an extremely far-fetched solution. It was so far-fetched that I had to essentially pitch the idea to my chat. No, chat. Even if we pulled our own Hyacinth here, it's unavoidable damage. Even if we had our own Hyacinth, we would still get rotted. See, look at our HP. Boom. If we were full HP, this would make us lose HP. So it's damage. Yeah, we can't use because we can't use our tactic that we use for Pollux because we can't like slow down the rot. Why do we get healed here? Why do we get healed here? Okay, hold on. Chat, I'm gonna try something really stupid, okay? I'm gonna try something really stupid. Maybe, what if we eat food and then walk into the fight really fast so the space anchor doesn't heal us? Maybe. Look, at this point, you gotta try everything. Okay? So let's see. What's the range of this thing? I need like a good measurement. Maybe in the front. Okay, in the front's good, right? Okay, let's see. How far do we go? I didn't see, man. I didn't see. Wait, how far was that, chat? How far was that? Wait, chat, bring out the ruler. You have a frame to do this? Wait, we can eat food while running, right? Okay, chat, we gotta frame perfect this. We gotta do this for frame perfect. Okay, let's do Cyrene's thing. Boom. Okay. Okay, no! Wait, okay. You missed. I know, it's hard, man. It's hard. You heal in the cutscene? I don't know. Maybe we do. We might. Okay, here we go. Go! Is that enough? No, we go back. She can walk. Okay. Okay, that's good enough. I like that. Okay, let's eat food. Okay, run! Terry, run! Wait! No way.
Lady Celiosi, is that you?
What? Oh my God! Oh, it worked! Oh my God! We tricked the game. That is insane. Let's leave, chat. That is a frame perfect trick. Okay, 14 Startaro bubbles. Boom. Okay, here we go, chat. Green lizard satay. Boom. Now I'm kind of craving some boba tea. Any boba enjoyers, chat? Any boba tea? Okay, well, we gotta use this over and over again. Okay, chat, is this a speed run? Like, am I playing SM64? This is a literal speed run tactic. We only got 2 shots at it, chat. We got 2 chances. One more, chat. All we need is 1 more. Here we go. The last boba tea. Wait, can we menu cheese it? Okay, so let's walk close. Let's stay on run, okay? We eat boba tea. Hup! Oh god, this is hard. Hup! We didn't heal, we didn't heal, we didn't heal, we didn't heal. Hup! Okay. We didn't heal, we didn't heal. Hup! Oh my god, what is this? What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. Hup! Hup! Okay, no heal, no heal, no heal. Hup! No, 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 no! Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. I think we're there, I think we're there, I think we're there! We didn't use technique! Oh. We got 2 more! This is it! Do we run forward? Run! Run! Oh. Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? Come on! Yes! 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 We did it! Let's do it, chat. We have to basic here. That's fine. No damage. No damage. Rot. No damage to us. We did not take damage. Skill. Guys, my heart is beating so fast. My heart is actually beating. We need to get Cyrene ult before we get to 30% HP. That's the goal. Okay? Basic. Okay. Wait! I think Cyrene lost 1 HP. She has 52 more HP than she needs to. So we did make it into the fight, but we forgot a crucial detail that we already learned earlier with Mydei. Due to how HSR rounds decimals, our characters needed to be at 2 HP. Cyrene being at 3 HP only allowed her to take 2 Hyacin actions before she lost health. But the solution to this was very easy and very simple. All we needed to do was back out and give Cyrene less HP. We could change her relics, we could change her Lycone, but the actual problem was that we didn't have any trash left. So if I backed out, we would have to wait another 24 hours to do the pause buffer again. This was all recorded on the same week after we waited 3 weeks for Mydei's banner to appear. So I kind of really wanted to finish this challenge. But it's okay, because the way we played this fight was still really cool. So if you want to count this as damage, you can, but anyways, this is how we played the fight. 11 stacks. Hold the HP to ult. Okay. Okay. Let's skill here. 12 Cyrene stacks. Basic. 13 stacks. Okay. Rot. But we didn't lose HP. We skill here. Boom. We skill again. 17 stacks. We DHP to ult. We get 18 stacks here. Boom. Okay. Anaxa gets hit here. We basic here. We lose 1 HP, but on technicality, if we change our Lycone, it's same thing. We skill here, we get another... It's fine, it's fine! Wait, okay? We skill here, we Anaxa's ult, and we have Cyrene's ult. Cyrene ult! Cyrene ult! Okay. We boost up Anaxa. Anaxa's skill should kill here. Anaxa skill kills. Okay. He goes. Let's make sure we immediately Cyrene ult. We click Cyrene ult here. We get healed here. We get healed here. Okay. We already Cyrene ulted. And we're back. We action advance Anaxa. And I think this is it. And I think this is it. That's it. That's it. That's actually it. Oh my god. Yep, we finally got to use Cyrene's ult to abuse the double action advance for Anaxa. Hyacin does heal us here, but we pushed Anaxa above Hyacin before she could drain our HP. This was probably my favorite fight to do damageless so far. A combination of working around and with game mechanics, Zelda Ocarina of Time level speedrunning tech, and a really cool fight that needed to be played perfectly. After all of that, version 3.3 is finally complete. We have officially reached the second half of Amphoreus. So we begin the 3.4 story quest and immediately get thrown into unavoidable damage. Thank you, Cypher, and Cypher, and Cypher, and Cypher. All of that work just for the cat to ruin everything. In fact, I'm glad she died. We continued the story quest, and we reached the part where Phynon apparently wants us to lose this challenge. He takes unavoidable damage in 4 fights. 1 damage against a level 1 Goober, 1 damage against Nicodor, 1 damage against Pollux, and 1 damage against Aquila. Oh my god, Phynon, what are you doing? We decided to count all of this as one big instance of damage, since it is the same exact story quest. Eventually, we do come across the Lygus boss, but compared to all of the other problems we've come across, he was kinda ass. Show him an axa. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. Goodbye, buddy. Goodbye. So, after the Phynon incident and Lygus, version 3.4 and 3.5 have already been completed. The later versions only took us a fraction of the time it took us to beat the early versions. 3.6 probably wasn't going to be any different. In fact, the hardest thing about 3.6 ended up being the glitch that I found. Wait, how do you pronounce Anaxagoras? Isn't Anaxagoras pronounced Anaxagoras? What's your favorite HSR song? I still like Wildfire a lot. It's like a special moment in HSR where everything was like, we all still didn't really know what was going to happen in HSR. Nobody really knew what was going to happen with HP inflation, or like nobody really knew how like the meta of the game would change. Everyone was just kind of playing the game, was like, this is really cool, you know? Hello? Am I soft locked? What is this? Stop the thing, bro. I know. Wait. Cyrene's ability? Watch out, look at the minimap. Look at the minimap. Look at the minimap. I'm running away. Cyrene ability? I can't see. What is his? I can't see. I'm blind. I'm soft locked. Okay, TP. Hold on. All right, enter the hidden passage. What? What is happening? What is going on? So, after we broke the game, we finally reached the ugly ass Icor boss. This boss was designed specifically for Dan Heng. Every ability it has gets hard countered by DHBT. So obviously, we were probably going to take care of it without any issues. Ew. Look at that thing. His mouth is not even connected to his face. Boom. Dragons. Okay, we skill here. Okay, we get a boost again. Bam. We get an ult here. Boom. Oh! Let's go. Okay. Is he gonna... Ow. Cyrene ult? Wait, chat, we might be able to get it. We might be able to get Cyrene ult. Here it is. Cyrene ult. Oh dear. Oh. Chat, something about Crazy Woman. I came back to HSR for Sparkle. I started Wuthering Waves for Camellia. I E6'd Camellia and then quit. Something about Crazy Woman. Evernight. Super. Yeah.
Ace.
Yeah. Move, Memhat, move. I can't see her. It looks so dumb. So after Icor, we eventually finish up the 3.6 story. We bring September 11th back to her senses and officially reach the final version of Amphoreus. 3.7 surprisingly progresses very, very quickly. We get in a spaceship and play Star Fox with Herta. We make our way through the ruins of time with Cyrene and eventually land right in front of the final boss, Iron Tomb. Iron Tomb has a few abilities that we need to be wary of. One of their attacks rots you to half of your max HP. So trash was going to be mandatory for this fight. The best thing about this fight is that they allow us to choose any of the Chrysos heirs to join our party. So obviously, we decided to pick up Magnus Carlington, also known as Ceredra. This allowed us to create the literal best possible hyper carry Anaxa team. Every single decision we made along the way, whether it be big or small, led up to this fight. Here we go. Is it time? Let's go.
How tragic.
Ooh, you see that, chat? That's the bow skin. We got the bow skin. There it is. Now, look at our HP. We should be fine. Boom. Eat this. Bang. Into a Cerebral ult. Okay. Okay. Let's shield up. Let's skill here. Boom. Boom. Okay. Here comes the rot, chat. Here comes the rot, right? Please. Nice. Nice! We did not lose HP. The rot did not reach our actual HP, so we did not lose any HP. And now, chat, now what? Are we doomed? Are we doomed now? Okay, to be fair, I guess this Cyrene thing doesn't really matter, right? It does no damage anyways. I feel like Anax is gonna kill the little guys anyways. Ooh, that's pretty good. Ooh, it healed me! It healed me! I'm healed to full! I'm full HP! Okay, so Anaxa should kill here. Is the rot coming soon, by the way? I don't actually know. Okay. Okay, so we saved Cyrene's ult. Should we use it? Should we use it? Wait, does he rot me immediately? Oh! Oh, that's unavoidable. That's unavoidable, chat. Oh, that's unavoidable. Yeah. Oh, that's unavoidable. Oh, man. That is absolutely unavoidable. There's literally nothing we can do about that. So, unfortunately, the final boss in Amphoreus is impossible to beat without taking damage. Cyrene forces you to heal to full HP, and then Iron Tomb's action takes complete priority over everything and then hits you with Rot. This brings us to a total of 6 absolutely, completely unavoidable instances of damage in all of HSR's story. 1 in Belobog, 2 in Sinjil, 0 in Penacony, and 3 in Amphoreus. But it's not entirely over yet. We will be continuing this account and taking it into every endgame mode.